This is the halfway point?
Okay. Halfway through the investigation.
Okay.
Do you have it in you to keep going?
Yep.
Well, that was a silly question.
Yep, yeah, uh-huh.
The questions are just piling up and piling up.
There is so much buildup happening. This trial is going to be fucking crazy. Or maybe the trial will end on a cliffhanger.
Assuming, of course, that this is the last investigation and that tomorrow's the last trial for this case.
I don't imagine there would be much more to examine, to investigate, unless something big happens in this latter half. Pearl's heading back to the Aldoon Clinic. She'll be there if I need her. Williamson just left to do whatever it is he does. I guess it's just me. A text message. It's from her.
Mr. Nick, grandmother is taking me to the hospital.
Okay, she's kind of a stick in the mud, but at least I trust grandmother, kind of.
Just thought you might want to know.
She got her out so I could search the west hallway. Clever girl. Clever girl. Nice thinking, kid.
Wonderful.
That was smart. Here's Dazzler. Dazzler.
This guy's still here.
Doesn't look like the beady-eyed crone is anywhere to be seen. Damn. Mr. Wright. Oh, don't tell me. It was some Renaissance painter. No. How original of you. Now, if you excuse me. Hey, would you mind pointing me toward the west hallway? Mr. Meredith doesn't want people in that area of the building. Please? You can do better than that. Pretty please? I have other duties to attend to now. Please don't disturb me. Pretty please? It would really be a big help to me if I could search over there. It would be a big help to me if you left me alone. But sadly, we can't all get our way, can we? Egad. Aggressivity. What is that word? Can you say that word for me, please? I don't know why I'm struggling to say that.
Egad?
No, this word.
Oh, passive aggressivity.
Aggressivity. Readings are off the chart. Holy shit. Being polite apparently doesn't do the trick with him.
Sorry, I had to leave the room for just a moment to turn up the AC.
Yeah. Oh my god. This guy. Do you know what this is? It's a snow cone machine. Nope.
Okay, Robert Snow.
It's my attorney's badge. Hi, wonderful. I applaud your achievement. If it wasn't for the sarcasm, that may just be the most positive response it's ever gotten. I had to pull in the Snow voice there for just a second. Because of what you just said. That's your fault.
You're welcome.
What do I talk to you about? There's a lot I could ask you. Don't be alive. Echidna, Mr. Wright?
Echidna.
Echidna. Nope, wrong again. Well, blast. Maybe you'll at least stop shoving random objects at me now. Nah, I think I'll keep at it some more.
He'll say different things, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what this is? That would be the Queen of England, Mr. Wright. Nope, wrong again. Well, blast. Now maybe you'll at least stop shoving random objects at me now. Nah. Do you know what this is? That would be a perpetual motion device, Mr. Wright. Nope. He's got really bad eyes.
And humor.
That would be my slowly crumbling faith in humanity, Mr. Wright.
Never mind. That was good.
No, wrong again. Oh, bless. What the hell to ask you about? The clock. Do you know what this is? That would be the Hindenburg, Mr. Wright. Nope, wrong again. I mean, maybe I don't need to present anything to him. Maybe I could just leave. That would be the hammer of Thor, Mr. Wright. Jonathan! Nope, wrong again. Oh, blast.
Damn, Rafa, you put all this in the game.
No, it does
Okay.
repeat. It does repeat after a while.
All right.
I think I maybe I could just... No, I can't.
Damn.
Okay, so Phoenix said that being polite with this guy won't work, so we gotta... Let me in or shoot! Okay, that didn't work. That would be the final Horcrux, Mr. Wright. No. This isn't Harry Potter. Bugs? That would be the ice key, Mr. Wright. Maybe talk about the bullet hole? Nope.
You know what this is? That would be the Technodrome, Mr. Wright.
I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna leave you alone.
Good idea.
I'm gonna come out here. Jimmy's gonna be on the ground screaming because Obadiah stabbed him. Yo, about time. You were expecting me? Obadiah fucking stabbed Jimmy! You mean he didn't talk to you? Oh. Guess not. It was Mr. Williamson. Boss just passed through here and spoke with me. He says you and I need to work together. Huh? Bro.
Oh, this is gonna kill him.
Dude. Williamson is playing matchmaker right now. He wants me digging up some clues with you. Ugh. Something about improving attorney-detective relations. Ugh. Or I guess, you know, whatever. It's not like I want to or anything. He really said that? Makes no sense, right? I don't see anything wrong with it. So we're partners now, is it? Why? Heck if I know. I'm not exactly thrilled here or anything. No, I'll bet you're not. Better see what my new partner in crime solving has to say. Oh. He's secretly so happy about this. What brought about Williamson's change of heart? Dude, I don't know or care. I don't get him. He's been acting all wacky since last time. He doesn't tell you much, does he? We're not exactly best buds if that's what you're asking. You talk about case details and that's kind of it. We won't figure out anything just standing here. Better get searching. Yeah, before we do that, I'll need to fill you in on some things. For us to do this, there was one condition. I keep any evidence we find. Okay, you have a deal. I'm not the one who came up with it. And Williamson has a deal. Same thing. Looks like I won't be keeping anything we find. But Water's access to the scene should make it easier to solve the case. Is there anything else I should know? Oh yeah, almost forgot. Boss doesn't think it's your client. I know. Right, so I'm the last one to find out, am I? Well, do you know who he does think it was? Not yet. Right now, our big suspect's the butler guy. The one who always hangs around the old lady. Who, Donatello? That's the one. As far as we can see, he's the only one with the right build to fire that rifle. And no one else in the village seems to recognize him, no records or nothing. It's like he just showed up here a few days ago. He might look a bit familiar, but I can't recall where I might have seen him. What? Does he?
Well, you did give him the Manfred voice. Is that what he reminds Phoenix of?
I mean, maybe. But
I'm just spitballing.
they're emphasizing that he looks familiar to Phoenix. I don't think it would just be as simple as, oh, he kind of looks like Manfred von Karma. Can't you just arrest him?
Or is this another joke of I can't remember where I last saw him. Maybe on a 1980s Saturday morning cartoon.
That's okay. No, we don't got
Don't
anything on
take
him.
my word for that. I'm just speculating.
Yeah, I know. Boss has been stalling the whole case, hoping to find something useful. That's where we come in. Stalling? Makes sense, he's done it before. So he did know about all those contradictions. He was just pretending he didn't. Why does he want me doing it? Look, I don't know what goes on in that dude's head. He just really, really wants you working the case or something. He doesn't trust you to get it done? Ha! Yeah, right. Remember, man, I got mad detective skills. Why do I get the feeling I'm going to be doing all the work? Waters, I've got something to ask. Yeah? Why did you join the police force? Huh? Simple enough question. Why do you need to know? I don't, but we're working together. I realized I still don't know much about you, and I thought it might be nice to... Yeah, how about no? The heck brought this up? Why not? Because I don't feel like it. Are we gonna find this crappy evidence or what? So much for improving attorney-detective relations. Where to then? Butler man! We'll make him spill everything he knows! I saw him hanging out in the East Entry. Okay, I call bad cop. Maybe you ought to let me handle things. Hey, we're partners, all right? I am not your lackey. Think of it more as being my quirky sidekick. I'm gonna punch you, man. Guess that's not much better. Butler man it is, then. Let's go say hi. Ah, there's the creep. I hope you are not talking about me. All right, man. Time to lay on the pressure. Tell us what you know now.
By the way, you're having to voice 3 characters.
Mm-hmm.
I can tag in for one of them if needed.
It would probably be more natural if you actually take this guy than anybody else.
Okay, now you'll get to see what I had planned for him.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
We got you, and now it's all over. Hey, this is the part where you break down and spill everything. Real subtle, Waters. Would you mind us asking a few questions?
It's not as if I have any choice in the matter. Do what you will.
Okay. You're not with Meredith Fay right now.
An astute observation, sir. I commend your brilliant deduction.
Yeah, that voice fits way more.
Oh, aw, thanks.
Yeah, not like that, man. You really gotta make him feel the heat. Where's the old woman? Tell us what you know! Please? We have to know for the case. Excellent bad cop routine, Waters. Way to lay on the pressure.
Mr. Wright, I didn't expect you to travel with somebody quite so intellectually deficient.
Damn. He has his good points. I already know Mystic Meredith left for the hospital, so we can just skip that part.
As you wish.
Wait, you knew that? Well then, why aren't you with her? Answer that!
It was a hospital visit. She didn't need me.
We're really going to have to work on your approach. Do you remember where you were when the shooting took place?
I told you yesterday.
No, Mystic Meredith told us. You agreed with her. Let's hear your version.
There's nothing more to say. Her words were sufficient.
Okay, man, you're gonna talk now or I'm gonna get angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You two think it was me.
Whatever gave you that idea?
It may have been your pathetic attempt at intimidation.
Hey, right, maybe you should try the whole bad cop thing. Switch roles? You can't do that in the middle of an interrogation.
Yes, it would ruin the whole effect.
You got experience with it?
It's not any of your business if I do.
The silent type, eh?
Talking wouldn't benefit me. I'm not saying anything until I have a lawyer present.
Well, hey, I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. Different lawyer. Got it. So this is a dead end? No, if he won't talk, we still have an entire house to search. Remember where I've been saying we should look this whole time? Oh, a swing, right? Okay, we could try it.
Excuse me. You've already been told that area is off limits.
Well, you know what? We're going in, and there's nothing you can do about it. And we got a search warrant. You know, for the house. You don't mind, do you? Waters. Oh,
Waters, are you
right.
bluffing?
Try and stop us.
Go ahead. The shooting happened on the opposite side of the building. You won't find anything.
You won't find anything because I hid the evidence. I doubt this guy's going to be any more cooperative. I better search that half of the house while Waters is here to get me in. Let's go. Let's go.
Go west, young Phoenix.
That was dumb.
I know.
Whoa, deja vu. Mirrored hallways. Kind of creepy, ain't it? Besides a few bits and pieces here and there, they're entirely the same. The whole house is pretty symmetrical, yeah. Well, you wanted to look over here, and here we are. Better make the most of it while we can.
Ever see the anime Soul Eater?
No.
Okay.
This wall's supposed to mirror...
For those of you watching who have, this whole thing about mirrored hallways being creepy, Death the Kid would take exception to that, good sir.
This wall's supposed this wall's supposed to mirror the one Maya was standing by. Let's take a closer look. Beautiful painting.
Have Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night?
No, I don't think so. This pink thing doesn't look familiar.
No.
Shoji paper, just like the other room. Another interesting piece of work. It's not attached to the wall. I don't suppose Mystic Meredith would mind us checking behind it. Let's just slide this off and... nothing. Okay, so it's just a plain wall. What gives? You were expecting more? It's funny, but yes.
Hearing this music, I keep expecting us to run into the Founder's Orb.
Let's see if there's anything back here. I'm sure the old lady's slippers are just filled with clues. You never know. You can find evidence anywhere. Found something. Looks like shoes aren't the only thing stored in this cabinet. Yeah? What is it? It looks like a report for an attempted suicide. And... that girl.
No.
Oh my god. That's Pearl. I sensed something was wrong with her, but this... I had no idea it was this bad. I have to talk with her about this. Right. Yo, snap out of it. Sorry. Okay, man? Something must have spooked you to get you so quiet. What's up with that file? I know we made a deal for the prosecution to get all the evidence. But would it be okay if I just kept this? I think I might need it. Is it related to the shooting? Doesn't look like it. Fine then. But I get the next one. Pearls. Is this what you've been hiding? It almost doesn't seem real. How have I been so blind? Well, damn.
You okay, man?
That's just a little shocking.
It's awful.
Well, hey, there is a statue missing. Another window looking out at the courtyard. And that's the door we came in. Oh yeah, there's also some walls and a ceiling. I was just making an observation. Yeah? Here's one from me. Wright really enjoys hearing his own voice. Maybe I should narrate my thoughts less often. There's a door over here. Looks like the hallway branches off to 2 different places. The east part's supposed to be a mirrored copy of this one. Supposed to be. It's a statue of an angry-looking woman. Huh? It's hollow. What? Another one of them statues. This one's hollow too. Why would a statue be hollow? Wait, what? Knew it. There's a piece of paper stuffed in here. You getting all this? If what you say is true, then you mustn't delay any further. I'm quite displeased with your unwillingness so far. The master must go. It happens now. Don't disappoint me.
Whoa.
FM.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes we do last name, first name.
Faye Makoto. Faye Meredith. Faye Morgan.
Faye Morgan?
Ugh. 3 suspects. Wow.
God.
Yeah, I can read. Guess Miss Faye had some people not too happy with her. Who's this FM at the end? FM radio? You know, maybe... Nah, she can't be with that crowd, can she? This crap's getting analyzed ASAP. If this is from who I think it is, we might be getting in a whole mess of trouble. Threatening letter
Damn
swiped. God. Swipe or no swiping. Come on. FM.
Yeah.
Francisco Mendires? Oh!
Oh.
I remembered his last name. I couldn't remember his first name. This is the connection I've been looking for. Hey, how did you know? Huh?
I can't remember when was the last time they said his first name.
It was back in case 3. I think
It had to have been.
Pure Madness talked about it. It's a creepy bust in an old mansion. Why else would it be here? Ugh. You really are good at this. Police force might as well give you my job. We can't all be Phoenix Wright. You think this might be boss's punishment for me or something? Or your reward? Admit it, Waters, you love me. Like he wants to show me how useless I am? Okay, now I feel a little bit bad. Well now, ease up on the self-deprecation. You do plenty fine. Shut up! Shut up, Baka. Let's get moving. So, do you think there's, like, anything else we need? I mean, we got some stuff, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. You're right. This room is missing something very important. It's not what we found here. It's what we didn't find that makes all the difference. If these 2 rooms mirror each other, then we should have seen something. The bullet. There was a bullet hole on the other side, but I don't see any damage here. Ah, what do you think it means? These are 2 separate walls. There's another room in between the entryways. Now all there is to do is find out how to get in. Huh, Boss said you'd figured out something. This must have been it. Maybe a loose book or another statue that opens up. Or maybe you have to play the right notes on the piano, like that one little puzzle in Undertale.
Huh.
There are no books or piano. Right. Well. Yeah, your way is great and all, but let me do things my way. How's that? Ta-da! Waters.
Wow.
Waters! Waters! Waters!
You break it, you buy it. Not me.
Oh, that's one way to do it. You just destroyed her wall. Holy flying monkeys, Phoenix, you don't say! She could bill me for it. Let's find that bullet. Well, you know what?
Man.
Hey, if you're willing to pay for it, then I guess that's how this
with
works.
With that detective salary.
Oh, he's gonna be just like Gumshoe, only instant noodles.
Damn it.
This is amazing. There's a hallway running the length of the building. How did nobody notice this? Well, remember, we haven't been over to the west side. Without both parts of the picture, who could have guessed? No, I think your boss knew it was here. Maybe he never stepped foot inside, but I know he deduced something. Waters, is he just toying with me to see what I find? I don't know, possible. It wasn't just him. Meredith Fay has had a secret hallway hidden inside her home, but she's been actively hiding it from the police. I'm starting to see a pattern here. There's the hole. Hey, you're right. Do you see the exit hole? Judging from the angle, there isn't one. Yeah, that's weird. The only way that could be the case is if the shot came from in here. Makes sense. Somebody had to have been hiding out here when it all went down. Hey, help me move this. Yeah, sure. This passage is cramped enough without it blocking the way. Okay, ready? We lift on 1, 2, 3, lift! Oh my god!
Yeah!
Oh, Jesus! What? Oh, what the heck? What are you doing in here?
Quiet! Don't you two understand I'm trying to keep a low profile?
Hey, put that crap away before you blind somebody. It's just us.
Just you two?
Yeah, so take it down a notch, will ya? Now you need to start explaining pronto. We've been looking all over for you. Oh, and right. Grow up hair and quit whimpering. She's half your size. She has fucking pepper spray.
Yeah.
My poor eyes may just make it out of this one unscathed. What the hell are you doing in here? Why are you hiding in that crate? This got anything to do with him blaming you? Because I can arrest him for that, you know. No, you can't.
Mark, just forget it. You called him Mark.
Mark? What the fuck?
Yeah, your boss already talked to me in the courthouse lobby.
You two are on a first-name basis? Wait, you're not mad at him?
He's on the right side. He was just doing his job.
You are oddly reasonable right now. Williamson said that?
That was the gist of it. I had to read between the lines a little.
Come on, dude almost landed you in the slammer.
But he didn't. As long as I keep my head low, I should be fine.
So all's forgiven?
Got it, doofus! I never said anyone liked you!
Yes? No? We'll see? Next time on Dragon Ball Z! How did you find this place?
There was a hidden door behind some shelves in the hall by my room. I thought I'd hide in here until you killed Hawthorne again.
Huh? You know that was almost entirely a bluff, right?
Can't take any chances.
I see. Well, I'll get back to you on that. I'll remember not to cross the beams.
You're hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not going anywhere until that maniac's back in hell where she belongs.
Suit yourself. Hey, she can't just stay here. The freak will starve herself to death if she doesn't leave.
I'm standing right here, Mark.
Come on, Glass. You can't stay in here. It could be dangerous.
No worse than anywhere else.
Do you two know each other?
Why?
You seem to be on a first-name basis. Just wondering. You want to tell him, or should I? You guys dating?
Let's skip it. I don't like him enough for that.
Fine by me. I feel so loved. Porter's an idiot, no doubt, but this excuse about hiding from Dahlia feels contrived. I might be able to coax her out of here if I can confront her about the real reason she's hiding. Phoenix, I'm not getting your hint, but... let's talk about your testimony.
All right. Damn it.
Gah! Oh, great. It's just the same dialogue. Yeah. Why are you in here? What are you doing? Playing hide and seek? Or are you hiding from this guy? Okay, I gotta be real careful about who I present here. Iris, maybe? No.
If you want, we can troubleshoot each piece of evidence before you present it, if you think that'll save time.
Troubleshoot?
Like, discuss it before you present it.
Okay.
Like, discuss how credible it would be.
Okay, attorney's badge, no. Wagatama, no. Newspaper clipping? I feel like she might have something to say about that, but I'm not sure, so. This is relevant, because she talked about 2 shots in the trial, so I'll try it.
It is related to her, but what does it have to do with her wanting to hide?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
All right.
Not that. Not that.
Unless she's trying to retrieve it.
I mean, well, why would she come in here then? She could just go grab it.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe she came in here to recover the bullet.
Ah.
Maybe I have to
Damn
present
it.
the bullet hole. Nope. Oh, the bugs, probably. Ask her about the bugs.
There you go.
You're not hiding here because of some angry spirit. You planted those bugs in the house and people found out it was you. I'd wager whoever you were tracking isn't very happy. Somebody in this house is connected with the Ravalis family. Is that correct?
Who told you?
It wasn't too hard to figure out. Oh, and judging from the state of this room, we're not the only ones who know about it. Do you really think this is the safest place to hide?
I guess. I guess you're right. Oh. Okay, Mark. I'll let you take me into protective custody.
You got it.
But you're watching me. You and no one else.
Done. That one's surprisingly easy. She's almost like a normal person now. Almost. Can we talk? No. What else can I present? Let's talk about this. Never mind. Maybe I'm just allowed to leave then. Maybe I can present Mark. Nope.
Aww.
Alright, let's just go then.
You do get some funny dialogue if you present the pepper spray.
Yep. Do you want this back?
Why are you threatening me with that?
I'm not. Although, let's be honest, it's very tempting.
There you go.
Hi. There's a secret door in here somewhere. Never mind. What do I do?
Is that a rhetorical question?
For now it is.
Okay.
This is gonna be a tough conversation.
Boy, howdy.
This is no doubt connected to other things. it might be best to just take the bull by the horns and break those psyche locks. How are you feeling? You seemed upset when you left.
I'm better. Being with her is very calming, even if she doesn't know I'm here.
Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm here if you want to say anything.
Okay, I'll be here too.
I think I'm gonna have to be much more forward about this. And the button pops up. Any new thoughts?
Nope. Keep checking the house if you haven't already. You don't need me for that. Grandmother's not around, so you should look in the west section while she's gone. I know you'll find the right thing. You always do.
He hasn't lost faith in me even after all this time. Alright. Let's just bite the bullet. Rip the band-aid off. Pearls, we need to talk.
Okay, isn't that what we're doing right now?
It's a bit more than just that. I thought we might put this off until after the trial, but now I don't think that's possible.
Oh, that.
You've been missing for 5 years. Neither Maya or I knew if you were still alive. But now you show up out of the blue. It seems too sudden.
Those men were keeping me hidden. They didn't want anybody back home to know where I was.
Somebody did.
Oh?
I have something which proves somebody knew your location. Wait, do I? Found in Meredith Faye's home.
Oh.
Does this prove it? Shit.
Apparently not. No, that's not it.
It isn't?
No, you were on the right track, but no.
It seems she wants me to figure this out. But I'm going to have to work for it. She's not coming forward by herself. Okay. I don't think I know yet. Okay, now is the time when I ask what I have to do.
Well, she did say to keep checking the place, particularly the west wing, although she couldn't have known about the secret hallway. Was there anything we
I didn't examine the box.
Aha, there you
Hey,
go.
over there, what's that? Whoa, this little guy must have spilled out when she jumped out of that box. Some kind of pistol. Looks like a Derringer. Derringer. I don't know, it's one of those two pronunciations. Probably holds maybe one shot total. Looks empty. One shot. That's enough to... Could be. I'll have it checked out. Agreed, I get it, right? This puppy's going straight down the criminal affairs. I know, I'm not arguing. Ugh.
Ugh.
That could very well be the gun that got Maya. Somebody was trying to hide it in here. There's only so many reasons they tried to do that. What's all this? Are those stashed in the crate?
Yeah, but they were small enough that I didn't need to move them. I didn't think anything of it.
Was somebody trying to hide them? We could probably try putting them back together. Oh no, the minigame. Oh no. Oh, shit.
It's been a while.
I just did that by
Nice.
accident.
Cool.
I don't even know what this is.
You will.
But this looks like this goes here.
Nice.
This looks like this goes here. No, it does not
The
go there.
lighting's not the same.
No. The fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, good guess, but not quite.
Ah, the statue.
There you have it.
So I guess it goes somewhere up there. Yep.
There's the fourth one.
Hey, it looks like just like those other ones we saw. It does. I saw one missing in the east entry. I think this might be it. That's gotta be important somehow. You know what that means?
We're
Stop.
not gonna have anything at the next trial.
Stop stealing my stuff, Waters. Parts from a book and statue. Hey, over there. What's that? Oh. How do you think Grandma Faye will react when she sees this? I'll just tell them you did it. Glad to be your fall guy. You think they'd buy it? I hate to admit it, but I do already have a reputation here for breaking down doors. Hey, yeah, what's a little wall or two here and there? The police force is clearly overdue for an ethics seminar. Hey. Oh shit, I don't have it. Because water keeps stealing everything.
Yep.
Waters, you want to talk about how you're stealing my things? No. No? No? Okay. Well, damn. I'm gonna need some sort of hint here now.
Usually in this game, Ropfa's been good about giving us notifications when we've found everything that we needed.
I looked everywhere in that secret room.
It seems like it.
No, that's just a gun.
Just hover until we see another check prompt, I guess.
There's the hole. Hey, you're right. You see the exit hole? Judging from the angle, there is one. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, that's it.
I saw the check button.
Oh, hey, run down there and see what you find.
How about you do it?
It's cramped in here and I can't squeeze around you. Just run down there really quick.
It comes out right next door to Gladys' room.
So this is how she disappeared. Hey, run down there.
What are you doing? There's some room there. Looks like Gladys only not.
That must be the mirrored copy. Both those branches lead to separate paths of the building.
Yeah, it looks like there's another exit behind you, too.
Huh? I didn't notice that. I wonder why.
Try opening it. You're closer.
It's jammed. Or locked.
Really?
Whatever it is, it's not budging. I think the door is supposed to slide out somehow.
Well, don't worry about that, right? There's only so many places it can come out. We'll figure it out later.
Somebody tampered with this mechanism so that it wouldn't work. I think I have an idea of who that may have been.
Well, I'm ready when you losers are. Are we leaving or not?
May as well. I think we found enough.
Whatever. I'm going. Don't take too long.
Let's go, Waters.
Wait. You asked why I became a cop. It's because I wanted to be a hero. I've wanted it since I was a kid. Like to save people, stop all the bad guys, that stuff.
Oh? I thought you didn't want to talk about that.
I don't. I mean, not really. Why'd I bring this up again?
Search me.
I don't know. It's just always kind of been that way for me. It's what my wife wanted, too.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, just ignore everything I'm saying. This is all too cheesy.
Not at all. Sounds like a very noble goal.
Noble thoughts don't really make up for being a spineless oaf.
Don't beat yourself up. You may be a bit lazy, but you've got the right mind for it. I became an attorney for just the same reason.
Oh, really?
To defend those who can't defend themselves. That's what any attorney should aim for.
Huh. So we kind of are the same there.
You did great on getting Togamera. Remember that?
Yeah, but it was too late for that kid.
Well, you can't save everyone.
Ugh.
Mark, what's taking so long?
No, shut up. We're coming. Hey, thanks for helping with her. I'll make sure she's safe. I'm gonna go get all this junk analyzed at the station. Stop by later and maybe there'll be more to tell you about it.
I'll do that. But for now, I think I should return to the hospital. Okay,
All right.
let's go into the guest room. I just went to the same place twice. Wow.
Oops. All right. Moving along. 7:40 p.m. where the day's starting to run out.
Mystic Meredith, fancy seeing you here.
My granddaughter is in the hospital. Where would you expect me to be? Well, you
Okay.
weren't there on the first day.
She's more blunt now. Our conversation earlier must have pressed a few buttons. Wonder if I have enough to uncover that secret she was hiding. If not, Waters did say he'd have more for me at the police station later. Let's try it. Why not? Accidentally pressed the Windows key. Okay. You had this in your... You had this. This evidence here proves my point. Damn.
Please, good sir, you are wasting both our time. Surely your case would benefit more from investigating the shooting. Why don't you focus on that?
Don't call me... Ugh. Nope.
Damn.
both of y'all are being stubborn. Well. Like grandmother, like granddaughter.
Uh,
I can't go to criminal affairs.
it.
Where have I not gone in a while? I've been to everywhere.
Yeah.
Would you know about this?
I did. Oh, you're talking to him.
Do you know what this is?
That would be photographic proof of Bigfoot, mister, right?
Oh, wait, no, that's... Wait, no, nope, wrong again.
Well, blast.
Don't worry about it.
Maybe you'll at least stop shoving your...
No, nah. We don't have
At
long
least he had
left,
one
right?
more in her. What'd you say?
We don't have long left, right?
Mm,
I mean,
I would say we have at least another half hour to go.
okay, I'm starting to run out of energy.
Okay.
I would like to know where to go.
Okay. You're not gonna believe this.
What?
You have to go to the hospital. You have to go to the hospital room and check the garbage again.
Seriously?
Yep.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, indeed.
Yeah, I must have sunk to new lows to be looking through trash cans for it. Wait, what's this? These are new. They must have been just thrown in there.
Oh.
Oh, I remember when this was
you know-
taken.
You know what that's from, right?
Yeah, Badgerland from Investigations 2. Investigations 1.
Except now it's from their perspective.
It's been so long. What's it doing in the trash? This letter was with it. The same person must have thrown these both away together. No bonus points for guessing who that was.
Well then.
Hmm. My dear, I have tried to hide you, but I see now that it must end. You cannot stay this way forever. It is time to come home. And it's also torn.
Yeah.
There might be another part to it. Well,
Well then.
I think I'll try these Psyche Locks.
We might have what we need now.
It could also be the other Psyche Locks, but while we're here,
Right.
boom! I found this note. Does it ring any bells?
What's that? Why were you looking through the garbage?
Because Net told me to. Just a force of habit to search for evidence. But I never said where I found it. How did you know where I found this?
It was just a guess. Where else would you find a squashed up note?
That's one explanation, but I can think of another. You threw it away, probably. You yourself. You were the person who threw it away.
Are you sure? How could you know that?
Very easily, in fact. What proves that she threw the note in the trash? This photo was in the bin with it. They were the only two things there. It's of you, Maya, and myself.
You found that too?
I didn't put it there, and I know Maya didn't. Who else might be carrying a picture of the three of us? The letter and the picture were wadded together. It's not hard to connect the dots. Pearls, who sent you that letter?
I can't tell you. She made me promise.
She?
Ah!
A she. And one that you know. Maybe I know this person too. feel like it's probably Meredith, but it could also be Morgan.
Could be.
It was from your grandmother, wasn't it?
No, I can't tell anyone.
It's okay. I already know.
You do?
I found proof that she's been in contact with you these past 5 years.
How?
What proves that Meredith knew where she was and that she wrote the note? I haven't thanked you yet for getting her out of the house so I could investigate. That was good thinking.
Did you find anything?
I did. I wish I knew how to approach this. Really, I do.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Nick.
Sorry? Pearls, you're not the one who should be sorry. There really isn't a sensitive enough way to confront this, is there? Mystic Meredith had this in her home. The photo looks recent enough. Oh. I guess this is what inspired her to write you that note.
You know everything?
This is why I brought the conversation up. Pearls, this isn't a tiny matter. I'm honestly terrified. For you. I never even saw this coming. How much have I been missing? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know what you'd say, but I knew you had to find out. Eventually. I didn't want you to be angry.
Angry? No, never. You're not to blame. If anything, you're a victim. But Pearls, I need to know. Why? You can tell me. Look at her. I don't want to press her like this. But I have no choice. She needs to know that I'm there for her. I can't fix anything, but I have to do what I can. Would you mind if I took a guess? I think I know why you're upset. This isn't hard. The basic knowledge of her background will tell anyone she has good reason to be upset. You're depressed, Pearl. I can't even comprehend your situation. But it doesn't take a professional psychologist to understand why you'd be that way. The reason you're upset enough to attempt suicide is... missing for 5 years, being kidnapped. That would be quite the pushback. No, that's not it. I don't know if I even have it. I don't even have her, like, missing person
You do.
proof. I do?
I can tell you have everything you need right now.
Okay. Showed signs of emotional distress. So, I'm gonna try this again. Nope.
What would cause her depression? What was that you said?
Being kidnapped.
And why do you
Probably not being around us anymore.
Well, let's start. Let's explore this more. Why would she get kidnapped?
I don't know that. I don't know why she would get kidnapped. To threaten me?
To threaten you, possibly. What else?
To threaten Maya as well?
To threaten Maya as well.
And Maya kind of means everything to Pearl, so... yeah.
But it's not just Maya. It's Morgan and Dahlia and Iris and Maya. Any 4 of those profiles would have worked.
Okay.
My family?
Do I really need to go into details? The Fake Clan has been feuding for ages, and you've been caught in the center of it all. Your own mother, well, you know what she did. The night you disappeared, I found an open file in my office. It was on GK2, the case at Hazakurain. You found it, didn't you?
Yes. My whole life was a lie. I was just a tool to her, an accessory.
You were still too young to know, but I can't imagine you'd ever truly be ready for that.
I had to find out eventually. You're right, Mr. Nick. I just couldn't handle it. Learning the truth changed me. It was too much. Everything that happened to Mystic Maya is my fault because I was just too...
No, it was your mother's fault, and your sister's.
If I wasn't around, they wouldn't have been able to use me. I just wanted to keep her from getting hurt. I'm dangerous!
You are not a threat to Maya. I know you. You're a good kid.
I'll always be a threat. That's why
There's still one lock left. After this conversation, there can only be one conclusion. I think I know the truth behind her kidnapping. The letter, the suicide report, the open file. Individually, they all mean a lot. But when you put them all together, they mean something much more. After 5 years, you finally made it back here because... I don't think she was ever kidnapped. But that doesn't explain the phone call that Phoenix mentioned. She also could have escaped. But I'm gonna go with my gut here.
Let's see.
There never was a kidnapping.
No.
Meredith knew where you were, which is how she knew about the attempted suicide. She's been hiding you for 5 long, long years. And the open file, it snagged at me ever since I found it. I never told Maya. It would have broken her heart to know that you ran away.
You knew all along, didn't you?
The possibility was always lurking in the back of my mind. I just didn't want to accept it.
We can have that talk now.
Part of me always realized something was wrong with this kidnapping. Maybe I just didn't want to believe it.
I had to leave. After finding out what I was being used for, I thought things would be better if I left. Maya and I... Oh, whoops.
Maya and I wanted to keep the truth from you until you were emotionally ready. Maybe that was the wrong choice, or... I don't know. You were still so young. We didn't know how you would react. I'm sorry we never told you.
It's not your fault. It's mine. I never wanted anybody to get hurt. I'm not like Mother.
I know you aren't. You're a good person, Pearly. You weren't responsible for Morgan's crimes. You never had any control over that.
No. I know. That's why I had to get away. It was the only way to escape all the betrayal, and feuding, and death. I was the centerpiece for everything. I was the motive. If I just left the picture, I could stop it all. I didn't want to stay because people might get hurt.
I should have prevented this. We wanted to keep this very thing from happening. That was why we wanted to wait. Now she was never prepared. How could she be? Was there any way this could have been avoided? Was I really as powerless as she was? After what her mother did, was there any way to truly prevent this? You've been gone for so long. Where have you been?
Different places. The where isn't as important as the why. I know I hurt you and Mystic Maya by leaving. I never wanted that.
Did your grandmother ever see you?
She knew where I was, but no, she wanted me to stay hidden.
You were by yourself the whole time? Pearls, if something had happened to you, we never would have known.
I know. I had to protect her. I was willing to accept the consequences for my actions. I still am. But if something had gone wrong, maybe that would have been...
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
It's true! My own mother only saw me as a tool for murder and power. That's what I am. A tool. I have no other purpose.
No, you are so much more than that. Don't believe that just because your mother was wicked. You know Maya and I both care deeply for you.
Yes, I do. That's why I had to go. I knew you wouldn't understand, so grandmother was the only one who could help.
She didn't even feel that she could rely on us? I guess considering everything she'd been through, that she knew. How could she face us after that?
Mr. Nick, don't. You shouldn't.
I'm not, my eyes just hurt a bit. Stay strong, Phoenix, for her. Somebody will need to. What role did Meredith have in this?
Grandmother only wanted to help me, and that's all she did. She would counsel Mystic Maya on her leadership. I always heard her saying that she would do things differently. One time, she said she knew some people who could get things done right. I thought maybe her friends could help me run away, so I went to her.
Huh. Would Willie and Jimmy be among those? People who get things done. That sounds ominous. And these people, they helped you?
Yes. She brought me to them at a cafe downtown. They made a new name for me, and one nice man drove me out of the city. After that, well...
Pearls, who are these people?
Why?
It's important. Who did your grandmother send you to meet?
I don't know. They were 3 men.
Willie, Jimmy.
I didn't ask their names. She told me not to.
Can you describe them?
2 of them were really big. One man was bigger than any I'd ever seen before. The last man, he was just normal size. He only had one eye.
Oh, that's not enough to go on. I'll have to speak with the old woman herself. Listen, you and I are going to talk more later. A lot more. But right now, there's one other person we need to find and have a chat with.
Is it grandmother? She didn't hurt anyone.
These 3 men, I have a really bad feeling about them.
I understand. Just don't forget who shot Mystic Maya. That's more important than finding those people.
Don't worry about that. I think I have it figured out. I'll bet my left eye those men were with Revela's. If that's true, Meredith's connection is all but confirmed. And with the Revela's card at the crime scene, all the puzzle pieces fall into place.
Hey.
So, was my voice acting appropriate for her?
Yes.
Now you understand why I gave her the voice I did. I was trying to make
Yes.
her sound weathered and
Yeah.
just grizzled and tortured.
What proves you're aware of it? This note! This letter was addressed to Pearl. You wrote it.
Is that what she told you? You know I did no such thing.
I don't believe that.
The letter is not signed. You can't prove who sent it.
Handwriting analysis. Actually, I can, thanks to you. What can we compare the letter with to find the author?
Aha!
Yeah. And it does
Nice
look
thinking.
it does look exactly the same.
They sure do.
You gave me this list yesterday. You played yourself. It has everybody's signatures, including yours.
Yeah.
Handwriting analysis. All I need to do is have the two pieces compared. We'll know then if you wrote the letter.
A foolish slip-up. If I wrote it, that would prove I kept in contact with her. That was all. I knew her location, nothing more.
Another lie. You've been keeping very close tabs on her. This ought to show that you've been monitoring her closely. Pearl attempted suicide. Very recently, in fact. That you would have this report in your home is very suspicious.
Very well, so I knew where she was and what she was doing. I do not see your point, Mr. Phoenix.
Proving you knew isn't the important part. That's how. Now things get interesting. How does she keep watch over Pearl? Well, that's the question of the hour.
Well, what did Phoenix say at the end of his dialogue with Pearl?
The three men?
And he was willing to bet his left eye that they were...
With the Ravalis. You spied on her with the Ravalis family.
You can't be serious!
What part of my face tells you I'm joking?
Well, good sir, you are certainly an assertive one. That's quite the accusation. You believe I'm involved with those criminals? I've had enough of this harassment. Let's have you prove it. Prove that I am connected to the Ravalis gang.
You know, I really wish I could, but I don't have that threatening letter because Waters fucking stole it. So,
It's okay. Remember what he said?
I cannot remember who said what. I'm not sure who you were referring to.
What Waters said.
What did he say?
To stop by at the police station if later.
Oh, yeah.
We're almost there.
I am starting to run out of energy very quickly, so hopefully we can get this done.
We're
My brain is slowing
we're
down.
about 15 minutes away, I would think.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot that this character shows up, and now I've kind of put myself into a corner because... Aha! It's you again.
Oh, no.
Now, what was your name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Okay. All right. Don't strain yourself, Doctor.
Oh, I'll remember it. I never forget a face.
The face, fine. What about my name? I'm here to speak with Mark Waters.
Yes, of course. I knew that part. Yes. Here, let me fetch him. He'll be around here someplace. Here he is, sir. I found him.
Alrighty, let's get this over with. Drazen, the report.
Here you are, sir.
Eldoon gave us an updated report for the gunshot. We tested that little pistol. Guess what?
Perfect match.
Bingo! It's definitely what shot her. So whoever had their prints on the, Derringer's our culprit.
Derringer, whatever.
Mr. Nick, that's great.
Oh, you followed us here. Okay.
We know that Miss Iris couldn't be the shooter now.
It's not that simple, but I'll cover some more on that in a minute.
Victim was shot in the neck by a bullet was a glancing shot. Victim expected to make a full recovery. That's good.
Phew.
Was it really that hard to tell a shot from a huge rifle and, well, something not huge?
The shot was a grazing one, so things were a bit murky. But still, you know Boss Williamson has his ways. I think he had it all figured out.
I think so too. You just needed us to find all the evidence.
And we did, didn't we? I can fill you in on some more if you need it. Lots of nifty stuff we found.
This gun is officially confirmed to be the weapon?
Makes more sense than a giant rifle, I guess. Pretty much anybody could use that dinky little thing.
It's so small. That would be easy.
More than easy. Heck, I bet I could shoot it one-handed with my eyes closed. As long as I was within range.
In range?
Yeah, it's way too tiny to be any good from far off. You'd have to be right up next to her.
Right up close. Just like I thought. Thank you, Waters.
What are you thinking?
Well, now I'm thinking that Maya's fingerprints are going to show up on that.
Well, that's not good. You know who shot it?
That's where things aren't so clear. There were fingerprints on the gun at one point, we can tell that much.
But
Looks like they've been wiped off. It was a quick job, but quick enough that we can't tell whose they were.
Damn it. No prints?
Yeah, so we still don't got a clue who it was.
because I don't know how right up close is, but I feel like in this little hallway here, I don't feel like that's close enough. And it wasn't us who shot it, so I'm gonna store that in the Mind Palace for later.
Indeed.
Guess they had enough time afterwards to cover it up. Was there anything else?
Yeah, that creepy note we found.
Yes. I looked over it a bit myself.
Why you, Doctor?
I've a bit of a personal interest in handwriting analysis.
Wasn't the note typed?
Yes, it was. So I wasn't able to exercise that interest.
Poor you.
The lab found very little. Fingerprints from the recipient, but not the sender.
Who received it? Any ideas who FM is?
The popular theory around the precinct is that it came from Menderes himself. But there's nothing to tie it back to him.
The recipient had to have been Meredith Fay.
Wowzers, you are on task today. Yes, the prints were tied right back to her.
Nice.
This'll stick.
Yeah.
Why would grandmother get a letter like that?
It can only mean that Menderes was ordering her to kill Maya.
No! Don't worry, little lady. She survived, didn't she? So maybe you could say they missed their mark.
First of all, that joke was bad and you should feel bad. Second of all, Mark is right here. He's right next to you.
Exactly. Ouch!
Get him, Pearl.
Yeah.
Get him. Thank you, Pearls. Now I won't have to do that myself.
How dare you joke about her like that? Oh, sorry. Please stop staring bullets at. Please
Oh
stop
my-
staring bullets at me.
Oh, man.
Him
were
again.
You were just asking to get killed right now. Oh, 3 shots.
Hmm.
She's so
All
angry.
right.
She's so angry. All right, thank you, Waters. Hey.
All right.
Let's try it one
we
more
already.
time.
Yep.
Let's try this one more time. All right.
Okay.
In this letter, the family ordered you to do something.
Does it? There doesn't seem to be any mention of them.
Look a bit closer. This is how we know they sent it. This watermelon.
You remember that?
Yep. I have really good memory. These are the initials from the sender, next to the family's emblem.
FM? I don't know any FM.
Francisco Mendírez. He's their leader.
Well, then you know more than I do. Let's say they did send me the letter and that Mr. Mendírez signed it. It doesn't say what they wanted or whether I delivered.
Maybe not, but somebody else in your house is connected to the family. That's a pretty good indicator you know more.
Fiddle piddle. Who could you possibly be speaking of?
Fiddle piddle.
Wow.
Childish. Absolutely childish. But I'm gonna go on a whim here and say it's probably the butler. He showed up out of showed up out of nowhere. Your butler, Mr. Donatello. If he really is your butler, that is.
Oh, you suspect Mr. Raphael now?
The police spoke with the residents of Crane and nobody recognizes him. Did you hire him just a few days ago?
I could easily deny it. But I won't. I can see where this is leading.
Good choice.
All right. You. Yes, I know men from that group who have helped me in the past. Sorry, this music slaps.
I was about to say that.
I'm tempted to just listen to it, but that was how Mystic Pearl was able to so easily vanish off the face of the earth.
What is it called? I need to listen to it later.
Well, it's when we see the credits of every case, they list the soundtrack, and as far as its theme for the game, I think it's called like Claws of the Great Bear, which claws bears, that's the theme of the Rivalis family. But where it's from, I believe, is the game 999.
Okay.
Ever heard of that game?
No.
9 doors, 9 something.
No, I saw that
anyway.
I saw that in the credits of Turnabout on the web, and I think I heard that track in that case as well.
We did. We heard it back when... We heard it at some point at the police station. It was when the chief was telling us more about Obadiah.
Yeah.
Anyway. You wanted my deep, dark secret. This is it. I helped my granddaughter. How horrid!
There's more to it, and you know it. You're not wriggling out of this. You used the Rivalis family to fake Pearl's kidnapping. Why would you do that?
My granddaughter was distraught. I hated to see her suffer from my own family's idiocy. So I helped her escape from it all. Is that really so awful?
There was an official kidnapping investigation. An official kidnapping investigation. And it was fake. That's really fucked up.
Yeah. You never told me who they were. I wouldn't have done it if I'd known they were evil men. My dear, you wanted to disappear.
Don't you put this on her, you piece of shit.
Seriously. I used the only method of doing so that I could think of. I don't want anything to do with those criminals. I'm a bad person, aren't I?
No, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
You are not selfish or vile as your mother was, but you have your own faults you cannot ignore.
This is not the time for that conversation.
No, it's not. Have you ever stopped to think about how those around you would feel about you leaving?
Oh my fucking god! Oh!
You're not the one who needs to be talking about that with her.
You're the one who fucking helped her leave, you... she's making me so mad right now.
That's the intention. Every day.
Leave the poor kid alone. Huh?
Did Discord capture that?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Leave the poor kid alone. She's been through a lot.
And her inability to cope has caused much of it.
Oh my... Wow. Wow.
I won't deny she is a victim in it all, but she is still partly to blame. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I just wanted to leave everything behind. You believe me, don't you, Mr. Nick?
I'm a lot more inclined to side with you than somebody who is involved with those people.
Good sir, you live in such an idealistic world. I only do what is necessary for my family to survive and prosper.
What, like ordering a fucking assassination on Maya?
The Rivales group can give us just that.
The Rivales are murderers. They kill people. Children. You want to deal with that?
Anything can be justified, given the proper circumstances and motivations. Forget what you know of either of my daughters. None of it was ever for my own gain. Ropfa paid good money for someone to make this image.
Yeah.
I too have had enemies ever since I was a young woman. People told me the dangers of being master, but I was too foolish to truly understand. Like Mystic Maya, I was naive enough to think I could win them over with kindness. Stupid, foolish, naive. Early in my time as master, a branch family member tried to murder me. But I saw her and defended myself. And in self-defense, I was forced to kill her, my own sister.
Your sister?
That should have been the death of me, but I was strong and survived. I learned then that this is not a game. I vowed never again to show weakness. I never did. Please stop talking. You are killing my throat at this point.
But sorry.
I will keep going.
Okay.
I'll keep going. That is why I have relied on the Mafia. The Karain Master can never once leave herself exposed. She can trust no one, not even family. And when she does make mistakes, people die. But you already knew this, didn't you, Mr. Phoenix?
You use them as your personal bodyguards.
A bodyguard? I told you this was never for me alone. My family required order, which I alone could never provide. If they would refuse to respect and love me, fear was required. Michael Revaliz's father was more than willing to provide so long as I compensated.
By funding them.
All for the betterment of the Fae clan. Nobody would dare strike at me again, so infighting became pointless. I would have passed this calm unto my daughter Mystic Misty, but she vanished off the face of the earth. You can imagine the power vacuum that created. It's no wonder my other daughter ended the way she did.
You still kept ties with the Revales family?
With Mystic Misty missing, it was difficult to keep a lasting bond. They were only interested in dealing with the Master, who could influence the entire clan. Our new Master has been too idealistic to see the harsh reality that they can help.
She never agreed to side with them.
She said that they scared her. The foolish child was too stubborn to accept a powerful tool being granted to her.
Yes, because accepting a deal from the devil is a very rational choice. That's why they did it. She refused to cooperate.
I can't claim to know Mr. Francisco's ultimate motive. Though it seems it was the interview that put him over the edge.
The interview which took place in your yard.
I knew it! You suspect me!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, don't waste your breath! I wasn't born yesterday! You know what motivates me, and I know what drives you. Come with me.
I'm about to
Wanna
get
guess
murdered.
where we're headed?
I'm about to get murdered.
Here we are. She's still asleep.
Why'd you bring us here?
Shush, shush. Can you hear that?
No.
Exactly. Not a sound. No faint whirring noise from up above. The security camera in this room has been shut down. You believe I arranged the assassination. Admit it. I can see how angry you are. Shall I admit my guilt? No, Mr. Nick, she didn't do it. Just because she helped me run away doesn't mean she tried to kill Mystic Maya. It wasn't her. Oh, my sweet, sweet granddaughter. Yes, it was. I know it's hard to accept that your dear old granny is a murderer. But there you have it. Grandmother, no. You didn't shoot her. It was me. I was behind the attempted assassination on the Master. Among us three, I will fully admit it.
Why?
Because you won't say anything. I hear my name accused once during tomorrow's trial, or you try to tip off the police in any way, or Sister Iris finds herself in prison again, I'll have Mr. Mendires sick his men on the Master.
She's your grandchild.
All alone in this room with no brave attorney to defend her. Grandmother, why are you doing this? I've told you that I only want to help my family. I have my reasons. I don't wish death on any of the Fae clan.
Fucking hypocrite.
But for their greater good, I will do anything.
Okay. What if for the greater of the Fae Clan, you should die? Would you go along with that?
Neither I nor Sister Iris will be sent to prison. Am I clear?
Crystal.
Then please excuse me. I'll leave you here to ponder the case. We'll keep this secret between the three of us.
You're not getting away with this. I'll find some way to make you pay. I'm not leaving Maya unprotected. I'll talk with Apollo and Trucy and they'll guard her during the trial. Nothing would seem off if they were here. Nobody else can know. If Meredith is tipped off, well, that won't happen. It can't.
I can't believe this. This is my fault.
No. There's only one woman to blame, and she just left.
If I hadn't run away, we wouldn't have had this reunion in Mystic Maya. Mystic Maya!
Pearls, listen to me. You're not responsible.
I am! The whole thing wouldn't have happened without me.
Poor thing. She's been gone for so long because of how awful some people were. Now that she's back, I need some way to show her that some people do care. Pearly, take this.
Your Magatama?
A long time ago, a good friend gave this to me. Now I'm giving it back to you.
Why?
In my 7 years of retirement, I never let go of this. It was a constant reminder for me that there were still people who had my back. A glimmer of hope.
You shouldn't. I don't deserve it.
Maybe. Maybe not. I'm still giving it to you.
Thank you.
Oh. Don't blame yourself for the things others have done. None of it's your fault.
I'm sorry, Mr. Nick. I'm so sorry for everything. You should hate me.
No. Never. Maya and I will always be there for you, no matter what.
Yes, I know.
At least I hope Maya will still be there for her. Tomorrow it may come to either losing Maya or losing the villain. Fuck.
That'll have to wait until another day.
Ugh, I want to keep going now.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Noah.
Oh. Man. What a
So,
fucking
I-
trial.
No, you mean investigation?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.